Hello, I'm Matt Broughton, and today I'm talking to Emma Estridge, the owner of Mushroom Marketing and PR. Emma, thanks very much for your time today.
Oh, thanks very much.
I wonder if I could start by asking you a bit about your background and how you come to be running Mushroom.
I'm actually a trained musician. I did a music degree and then a music master's, and I basically played the flute. And my master's is in music performance. And I actually went for an audition for a Spanish orchestra and didn't realise how big a deal it was, as people from all around the world came for this audition, and I was treating it like a hobby, really. And then at that point, I realised, do I want to have it as a hobby or a career? And I decided hobby. Then I worked in various record companies, so keeping with the music and the marketing departments in London, so working on Pavarotti and Sir George Solti, and I loved it. And then I came back to Bournemouth, worked for quite a big company from the startup, and then it became a very large company. Really got some great experience and really enjoyed it. But then I just wanted to set up my own company. So then I set up Mushroom Marketing and PR in 2004. I basically set it up because I really wanted to help companies grow. So by providing them with marketing and PR, with my experience that I built up over quite a range of different types of companies, I felt I had a rounded knowledge and had lots of passion and lots of enthusiasm, and then I set up Mushroom Marketing PR, and the rest is history.
One of your case studies is about an award-winning PR campaign you did for Cats Protection. I wonder if you could tell us a bit about the different disciplines you had to employ, to fulfill that brief, and what it was about the results that made it award-winning.
Yeah, I loved working on this project. It was a PR campaign, and Cats Protection were opening up their first homing centre in this area. And so Cats Protection wanted me to publicise their new homing centre in the area, which is in Ferndown, and it's still there. So I put together a PR campaign. So I basically doing press release campaign, sending press releases to all the local press and getting front page coverage on some magazines and newspapers. But also I created a schools competition. So I contacted local schools to see what they think a homing centre would be like, and to draw a picture and send it in for the competition. And we got such amazing pictures. And then we invited the pupils to come in actually on the opening day, on the launch day, which basically, before it opened up, there were queues of people around the corner, queuing up around the corner. And we also had a TV presenter from BBC News coming in, BBC South Today, who came in and filmed it as well. And she also handed out the prize, as well as the mayor as well at the time. So it was a really big campaign. So it was lots of press coverage, social media campaign, the competition. And I have cats myself. They're all from Cats Protection. So I was a big fan of Cats Protection anyway, so that added that extra sort of impetus for me to get even better results for them. And I love working with charities as well.
That's fantastic. I wonder, are there any other projects that show off perhaps your marketing muscles rather than the PR side of things?
Okay, as well as projects, I also work with companies on an ongoing basis. So that could be either for PR or marketing. But the marketing campaigns that I do, or the ongoing campaigns that I do with them, it is basically to increase their awareness to people and also increase lead generation. So as part of that, I do a lot of content writing for clients' websites. So it gets them seen. It also marks them as leaders in their specific areas and experts in their specific fields. Also do Google Ads, social media. I do the whole range, basically. Rather than just concentrating on one area, it's like a multi-level approach. So because not everyone will see a Facebook post, not everyone will see an email. So I do a whole range. So it increases the chance of the company increasing their lead generation, and whatever their goal is, I basically put a plan together for them and recommend my strategies for them, and then I work through it for them and present all the results for them every month.
I can see from your site you also do a lot of B2B. Can you tell me a bit more about that side of your business?
Yeah, sure. I specialise in working with business to business type organisations, just because my skill set suits that type of business rather than business to consumer. I do work with business to consumer as well, but I tend to hone in on business to business. So I work with quite a few business to business companies. So again, helping with their websites, that's quite a key thing. Emails, social media, but with more of a business to business slant and a slightly more corporate, although still with a personality as well.
Now, obviously, there are lots of different agencies out there for clients to pick from. What do you find your clients love the most about working with you?
Well, I work with all my clients personally, so I think people work with people that they like. So it's a two-way thing. You know, if someone's got to like me to work with them, and I have to like the client as well. So if we both like each other, then it works really well. So I guess it's quite person-centered, but also I've got lots of experience in both marketing and PR, and I'm part of a small agency. So I think that's quite different to a lot of agencies who may just be PR or may just be marketing, but I do both, and I've got lots of experience in both. But I'm also quite creative as well. I mentioned my music background. I also am artistic as well. I used to write an art column for a local magazine. So the creative aspect really helps with coming up with new and fresh ideas as well. So, and I love writing as well. So writing articles, posts. I also work with associates for really sort of niche areas as well, that I don't have specific expertise in. So I can offer a really wide range of services for a small agency.
Well, I really, really appreciate you taking me through that today, and thanks again for your time.
Thank you very much.